Ladies and gentlemen, you are now looking at the iridescent glow that is the Ptarmigan Ultra. The dance of interstellar dust within the supernova is what makes this sight so rare and so popular among visitors to the Ptarmigan Aurora. Luckily for you folks on Dreamweaver 9, the conditions today are perfectly clear, ideal for a sighting of this unique chemical miracle. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ptarmigan Aurora is enough to make you believe in God all over again. Astro Dreams has been proud to bring you the excursion to the Centaur B star system today. Dreamweaver 9 is now bringing you back to 30241.
In the Primotel foyer, so that we can make your next journey with
We have 2 package tours to the ice floors on Prickett 27.
I'll do those.
Bit keen, aren't we?
I like the ice flows. They're pretty.
And we got a pre-booked wedding party heading to the Sybil Nebula.
Do they need a band?
Already booked it from Primus 3.
I want you to take me on a tour to Earth.
Did you hear the man? We're close, sweetheart. All right.
She's deaf. She's deaf.
Closed, shut. No happy holiday today.
She said she wants to go to Earth.
But she's not deaf. She's crazy.
Miss Gordon has travelled a long way from her home on Riga 2. She wishes to charter a ship to take her to Earth.
Listen, my cranky little pal. We can't take Miss Gordon to Earth because Earth no longer exists. We don't take passengers to non-existent destinations. Strict company policy.
Miss Gordon is 342 years old. She flew the craft personally to get here from Riga 2.
Then she can stay at the Primo Hotel, fly back home tomorrow.
She had me on her knee, and she told me about her life on Earth as a child. Her father had a cabin in the forest, a place called Carolina. The cabin was made of a wood called oak, I believe. He was a logger. He was a real woodsman. Had some opinions that wouldn't go down very well today. My grandmother's name was Laura Cade. She married my grandfather, Bill Gordon, hence my name, Irma Louise Gordon. She told me that there was a place about 5 miles from the cabin called Elk River Falls. It's a beautiful waterfall cascading into a natural pool of water so clear you could see the bottom. Well, I don't really know if I should tell you this, but on summer days, she and Bill would head over to the falls and they would swim naked. told me that was the best feeling she'd ever had. And I always remember thinking, I would love to see that place, to swim in that clear water. Elk River Falls, Carolina. That's where I want you to take me.
Was enough to make you believe in God all over again. Kind of feels like I'm on the record. Like I've ended up in court somehow.
Are you afraid to testify to your love, Mr. Norton?
No, not at all.
That would suggest that you are not certain in your choice.
I love Barbara. We just
what?
don't always want the same thing. That's all.
She wants Grand Central, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And you? What do you want, Mr. Norton?
I should go.
Good night, young man.
What are the typists there? We change mildly blue light from meteor showers into chromatic heaven. We turn up the volume in tiny particle collisions and make them blast like stars exploding. We turn up the volume in tiny particle collisions and make them blast like stars exploding.
There's enough to make you believe in God all over again.
We change mildly blue light from meteor showers into chromatic heaven. We turn up the volume. Turn up the volume.
There you are, Mr. Norton. I've been having a terrible trouble with this robe. Hooks and eyes are so rare today, and RB29 hasn't a clue how to dress a woman. You're probably wondering what this dress is and where I got it from. You're probably wondering what this dress is and where I got it from. It's my grandmother's from Carolina. I hand me down to my mother and I hand me down from my mother to me. I somehow kept the moth of Riga II from devouring it. Nothing very special, but for this occasion. Would you? My grandfather would do this for my grandmother. My mother remembered it vividly. Of course, Bill Gordon was quite the pioneer. He's the one that wanted to leave Earth for Riga II. Back then, everyone was interested in adventure, the unknown. Some people thought that they might even reach God. You think you could reach God, Mr. Norton?
Isn't it like you believe in God all over again? In fact, I used to dream of breaking into whole new universes. There were still corners we hadn't been to back then. But now it's all charted. There's no mystery anymore.
Oh, but there is. People say we know everything. Everything's explained. Down to the molecules, the atoms, the quadrons, the millimons. Every dot accounted for. But here there will always be mystery.
Folks, we are entering the Earth solar system. We will shortly be able to orbit the Earth before completing our homeward journey.
What did you say?
We're nearly there.
We turn up the volume in tiny particle collisions and make them blast like stars exploding.
RB29, you can go. I have a personal question I want to ask Mr. Norton. I'm nervous. Suddenly. It's not like me. How do I look?
Beautiful.
Well, thank you.
You don't know what I said.
Oh, but I do. I hear some people better than others. is my grandmother, back in the day. And she's with my grandfather, Bill Gordon. That's why when you opened the door of the office, I knew everything would be all right. I dreamt you, Mr. Norton, deep in my heart. And I think maybe you dreamt me too.
We're just passing Mars, folks. What's with the dress? We having a hold up? There you go, Miss Gordon. The god of war himself.
What does he say?
Mr. Andrew said we can learn correct. We're gonna land on Earth. We're gonna land in Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hermican Aurora is enough to make you believe in God all over again.
Come on in. I knew we'd make it.
We're ninjas. We're mutants.
Well, technically we're turtles.
Oh, and we're teenagers. But we can still have adult conversations.
Ninja, mutant, turtle, teenagers.
Good evening. This is April O'Neil, 49 from my dad's line. I know it sounds pretty boring, but actually he does some pretty cool stuff.
Time to put the camera away.
Aw, Dad! And now, I will show you something amazing. It's supposed to be from a different planet in outer space. Mr. Sachs, what sort of experiments are you doing here?
It's a very complicated question. We're trying to change the world.
Look at the camera. Hello, Splinter. And these are my little turtles, Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello. The fans want to see you.
Donnie, my thermal scans indicate there's a 74% variable that there's a 61% chance that he's not here. He's not here. Okay. Ball in. Why? So guys, if it wasn't already obvious with that girl, dibs. I'm going out on my own. First chance I get.
We're gonna finish our hip-hop Christmas album, bro. You're the hype man.
You just...
This can't be real.
It is real. I saw all 4 of them.
Do you really want to know about Project Renaissance?
Yes.
Come with me. I was born in Japan, at a military base in Okinawa. century Japan, an evil warlord ruled the land. He poisoned the water supply, bringing on the Dark Ages. Death and disease and suffering ran rampant, not unlike the Foot Clan. What they'd like to do to our city. Then one day, a hero rose, a great alchemist, discovered the antidote to the warlord's poison. Cure for his evil. Your father and I were trying to recreate that cure-all. We developed a mutagen capable of stimulating self-repair on a cellular level.
What were you going to do with it?
Imagine New York City being victim to a chemical attack. This mutagen would be able to reverse its effects. It would save the city, it would save the people. Those test subjects, those turtles running in their blood is the last of this precious mutagen. Until a few moments ago, I thought we failed. I thought they died in the fire. How? How could they have lived?
Because I saved them.
Of course you did.
The Iceman cometh. See? I'm afraid that the condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy. In this universe, there's only one absolute. Everything freezes.
I freeze. I'm Batman.
punch the numbers, Batman. But they